All right, you're back with Brother Mo T for this Tuesday morning. God has allowed me to share another moment with you. And this time, what I want to discuss, I want to talk about, I just got off a phone fellowship, and we were talking about one person that was kind of suffering with insecurity and doubt and whatnot. And people were asking, well, how do we get encouraged by God and how can we do this and that? And I have to share with you what we have to do as a group of people. A lot of us want to continue to step in the work that God is doing for us, and we got to learn when to step out of it and let God do what He does best. We're so busy focusing on fixing it ourselves that we're not allowing God to fix it for us. And the example what I was bringing up was the guy that we were talking about to film. He's talking about, he was just feeling down, he was feeling sad, and he felt like he sent me the text. He says, well, Brother Moti, he says, the bills are due. I have all these bills that are mounting up. And I simply have to say to him, you know what? Let God handle that. God can move that mountain. So if God can move a mountain with faith, could He not move the mountain of your bills? So, we're so focused on the world and we let the world consume us that it's not only blocking our blessings, it could be blocking the rewards that God have for you. So we need to work on, and that's what I think God has me here to do His will, to show others how to add God to your daily life, how you're willing to do for God. And I got to tell you guys, as easy as it sounds, it's just as easy if you stay aligned with God, if you stay obedient to God. And I got to tell you, especially from somebody that used to be a former banker, I was watching all the numbers that's coming in and out. And we're so busy to quick to go back to what we are familiar with. And my point is this: we need to focus on the favor, more so the favor of God than what we're familiar with. Because sometimes being familiar with things could block the favor of God. And so to answer that question when the guy was saying, well, what do I do? Is you have to trust in God. Look at the small beginnings and look at the small blessings that God has in front of you. For example, when he had sent me this text, he was saying, oh, everybody had, was making money on this, on my business, and I didn't make that much money, but everybody else in my business made money, and it was that he was looking for more in his hands than really what God was putting in his business, period. He kept focusing on the me. See, you have to see the blessings and you have to recognize the rewards that God is doing for you. It may not be directly the way you want it, but He's working, He's aligning things up that can lead up to that. We're so focusing on our wants than what the need that God has for us. And that's what the devil plays on. He'll play on your wants to take you away from the need that you need that God can give you, if that makes sense. So you have to learn to stay out of God's way and let God be God. Let God do for you. That's the business that God is into. That's just like me being a former banker, and somebody comes in and they're trying to tell the banker how to do their job. It's my job to help you take care of your banking needs, not you telling the banker what they need to do is their job. And that's how God is. God knows how to handle our affairs. He knows how to do for us. We just need to be people to say, let's trust in God and know that God's going to do for us. So you heard from Brother Moti for this Tuesday morning. I hope this is encouraging to everybody. Stay lifted in the faith. There's a lot more to come. Stay focused. Keep your eyes on God because He's keeping His watch on you. Amen.